Alright, what's up guys? I am without my gimbal today, unfortunately. For some reason I charged it and it's not staying on. It'll stay on for a couple minutes and then all of a sudden it'll just shut off and die. But I checked the charge and it's almost fully charged, so I'll have to figure that out, I guess. We took a walk down by Pub Street last night, and man, it was like shut down, not just almost empty with a few people milling around, but I mean the entire thing was dark, save for one restaurant. No bars were open. Streets were completely dark and silent. So we headed up on Sucksand Road, and almost the same thing. There were a few bars open that way. And unfortunately what happened was there was another case of corona in Siem Reap. Also some in Kampong Tom, Kampong Cham. Those two places. From the outbreak that happened in January when those people left their quarantine early. And apparently the lady that lives in Siem Reap, she didn't know she had it. So when she left, she went to Sanukville before heading back to her home here in Siem Reap, where she tested positive. And so now it looks like everything's going to be on lockdown. Well, maybe not like full lockdown. I'm not sure if they made the bars close or if they just chose to close. I'm not really sure. But they have a checkpoint set up on the border between Kampong Tom and Siem Reap provinces. And in order to go across either direction, you need to stop and get a swab. Make sure you don't have the virus. Now so far everything else seems to be operating as normal. Restaurants are all open. Schools are still open as I'm saying this. But they got to try to find out exactly where that woman went before she came here. And of course they're taking the necessary precautions so things don't get too out of control. I think that brings the total cases in Cambodia to a little over 1,000 now. And a lot of them were simply because of that outbreak in January, when those people, selfish people, decided to ditch their quarantine. So that's where we're at right now. And like I said, I saw some bars open, so I'm not sure if there was a mandate to shut them all, or. But the entire area of Pub Street was just dark and empty and void. All right, we're gonna go here, stop here and get something to eat. My favorite little, one of my favorite little restaurants around where we live. That's my jam right there. Yeah, that's the good stuff. That's what I like. All right, so I'll talk to you guys later. All right, and while I'm here getting my coffee, I wanted to give you a couple updates. First of all, it seems like my gimbal is working fine for my normal videos. I'm using it right now, in fact. Seems to be doing okay, hasn't shut off. So maybe it's just when I put the microphone, because it's an attached microphone I use, when I put that on, perhaps it's just a little bit too much weight, because these gimbals only allow a certain weight of phone. Mine's a pretty hefty one. It's not a lightweight deal, so I think maybe there's a little bit too much weight. So it's nothing wrong with a gimbal as far as I know. We'll see. We're gonna go test it out here. Also, I found out, I did some research, the total number of cases in Cambodia is a little bit over 1,100. And there has just been now announced one confirmed death. out of all those cases. A 50-year-old man, local man, died from COVID here. So that's the update. But I don't like nothing just doom and gloom. Believe it or not, while some things are closing. No? Huh? While some things are closing, there are other things that are opening. This little restaurant right there. I keep saying no, 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 but I'm going to go anyway. I just wanted to show you. I posted the pictures on Facebook. But there it is. They have a good menu. Like I said, you can go to my Facebook page and see the pictures. I took a picture of the menu and the outside, and they just opened. I happened to walk by, and I know that building had been empty. And then we saw the little statue out front. Saw the lights were on. Went to investigate, and we got there on their opening day. Unfortunately, they were opening at 2 o'clock. We were there about 1. But yeah, maybe I'll put the pictures right here if you want to see them on here. So anyway, there's also another restaurant on our street that just opened on the 13th of this month. I don't know what it's about. Again, it's one of those things. There's a big building that's been sitting empty, and then one day, boom, there are lights and there are chairs and there are motorbikes, and they just had their grand opening. So yeah, there is a lot of places closing down, but there are also some places that are opening up, still giving it a try, even in the economy. So that's a pretty good thing, I think. I like seeing that. We're out again trying to find something to eat. It is later in the afternoon, and I want to try to finish this video before it gets too dark and you won't be able to see. See what we're looking at here. Oh, duck. Looks like duck. Grilled. Ooh, that smells pretty good. Gotta admit. I thought she said she was hungry for pizza, but apparently she didn't want to go try some pizza at the new restaurant I just opened, which is a pizza place, mainly. Let me get a drink of my coffee here. Oh, they got the short straw in there. Oh. And with the bag, it's like, see that straw? I gotta try to, with one hand, trying to get the straw out so I can drink some, and yeah, it's not working out too good. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to use both hands for that. All right, we're gonna get something to eat here, I guess, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, well, as you can tell, I didn't quite make it getting it done before dark. But hopefully there's enough light left where it won't get all fuzzy and out of focus for you. So I'll try to make it quick. Despite the fact that there is a new outbreak here in Siem Reap and other places, and it's looking a little worse, they also have a vaccination plan in action. They received, I believe, I want to say currently 100,000 vaccines from China, and they do have a plan for rolling them out, starting with the most important and the most at-risk locals first. Seng Lai, because of her age group, she'll be in what's known as a phase 3, which means she can receive her first vaccine in May, and then her second one in, I believe it's September. For phase 3, I believe you get your 2 vaccines, one in May and one in September. And then after all those people are taken care of, there is a website. I don't know what it is. I can't find it. Somebody posted it in one of the groups, but as a foreigner, you can sign up to receive yours as soon as they are available to foreigners. But obviously, we are not the priority here, so we have to wait for all the locals to get get theirs first in their rollout plan. And I'm not against that. But despite that fact, I mean, you know, there are new restaurants opening up. I just read an article about how one particular hotel is doing something different to stay afloat during these times. So there are people here still surviving. It may be tough, but they're very resilient here. And hopefully these vaccines will help get things under control, get the country open back up. That's what I want to see. Oh, we're going in here. Why are we going in here? Looks like we're going to be watching some soap operas or something. Alright, but yeah, everything's going along smoothly so far, I think. Obviously bad news about the outbreak, but it could be much worse, as the total number of cases here is way less than the total number of deaths everywhere else. So I'm aware of that, and I feel pretty lucky, and I just want you guys to stay safe and stay healthy. Alright, be sure to check out all my links down below. If you want to donate, help us do what we do here, you can donate through PayPal, buymeacoffee.com, or join my Patreon. All those things are very much appreciated, and you will get exclusive videos, copies of my books, and more if you do that. Also down below is all my social media, and there's a new social media site. It kind of looks and feels and acts like Facebook. You can post pictures, you can post videos. There doesn't seem to be any restrictions on what you can post. You can join or start your own different communities, which would be like pages. It's called TZU. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, but I signed up for it. And there's a way for you to start sharing ad revenue with them eventually. So it seems to be a pretty decent site. People there seem to be friendly. They like to follow people and follow, you know, when you follow them. So there's a link down below if you want to sign up. Be sure to check that out and look for me on there. If you're my Facebook friend, come join me over there. And of course, other videos vlogging in Cambodia are down below, as always. I added some new ones, so be sure to check out that list so you don't miss out. Some really good stuff there. Alright. That'll do it for this one. Yeah. There's, you got the... Man, she must be hungry. You got that. That's my favorite right there, the caw. Got the pork and the vegetables and nice broth and an egg. Then of course it comes with the rice. Alright, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Oh, and one other aside before I go, be sure to check out my other channel down below, Laughing on the Inside. I've added some more video podcasts. I do that at least every other night, sometimes every night. So if you want to find out more about me and my thoughts and opinions on things, I try to do it in a humorous way. Check it out, subscribe, and let me know what you think. That link is working now. Thank you for the people who told me the first link was broken. It should be working now. So check it out. Alright, now I will talk to you in the next one.